I think this is really interesting, so I got to share it with you. This is Ross Hudgens. He's actually an investor in SparkToro and the founder and CEO of Siege Media. They just published this study today showing this data about homepage traffic being up as a result of AI. AI, both in terms of like ChatGPT and Perplexity and all the other ones, but also Google's AI overviews. So they looked at 50 websites and they basically kind of have some good news in the era of the death of the click and the death of traffic. So what's happening here is that they're analyzing what happened to traffic overall on a website and what happened to homepage traffic, and then reverse engineering why and how. So look at this. Search traffic, you can see this example of a bunch of charts, right? That like things were going up and up for years, but in the last 12 months and especially 6 months, things have been falling. And a big part of that, obviously, is Google traffic, because Google is ending clicks, right? More and more clicks are ending without, more and more searches are ending without a click. Great example that he shows here, that Ross shows here, best email marketing software. So here's a search. What is best email marketing software? Gets tons of searches. And look, the best email marketing software depends, blah, blah, blah. But some top contenders are blah, 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 blah. MailChimp's in here, HubSpot's in here, ActiveCampaign's in here, MailerLite. And then you can see these brands here. And so rather than going to a page on some of these websites, and MailChimp does have a best email platform, right? This content piece. Instead, what's happening is that search and that whole experience is happening inside Google. You're not consuming content on MailChimp's website, you're consuming the content on Google's AI overview, which results in more branded search, exactly as Ross said. And so here you can see the rise in traffic to the homepage, and conversely, the fall in traffic to the whole website. This is changing how people should think about digital marketing, and especially search and content creation. You're creating content on your website so that other people will pick it up, and then you are trying to market that content to other places so that your brand becomes the one that shows up in the large language models, and that shows up at the top of AI overviews, and that shows up in the instant answers, wherever those might be. And you're not so worried about whether the piece of content that you made specifically gets more traffic from Google or anywhere else. It's a big change. I urge you to check out the whole study. I think Ross and his team have done some really great work here. I'll link to it in the comments.